can scale super hard, but we'll see how it all goes down. Because I think if things get a little crazy late game, let's wait for that.
What you were talking about earlier, if you send all of the heroes down bottom to try and cut trees, and they show up for you.
When you're playing versus Tree Protector, this is the specialty. People look at your pups. You tree in the safe lane, everyone go down, 5-man that lane. It's never gonna work. Pups, but no, you want to cut down these trees. You want to try to set yourself up for the successful laning phase. But going back to what I was saying, I think if they can cause enough havoc and get to like super late game, perhaps that's where this Invoker and Magnus and Drow can scale really hard. But then you're also playing versus. And I like the point that T made about the repositioning. Drow, not the same as the Morphling, where it's like RP hits and the Morphling is just top of the target already. Right. Drow is a lot more difficult to be able to get that kind of positioning. If you looked at the bans from LGD, they took out Void, they took out Slark, they took out Morphling, they took out all these heroes that can jump and follow up with the Magnus to burst and kill. For me, I think LGD have fixed a little bit of a problem that they had that first. Let's see how the goes, because GT, he was a boss on the Magnus. Can he do it again?
Right, and you're saying he can do it again in terms of finding those perfect initiations, but it might not be there to back him up with it. That is also somewhere where, you know, kind of the Invoker can catch back up in the late game as well. Because if you find a big RP, if as a refresher even on the mag, then you're starting to think about Cataclysm plays, things like that. But I mean, there's just something about Nothing to Say Tinker, you know?
Yeah.
Think back to Game 3 of TI-10, and how much he was able to get, and they even made a little special SFM about him. Yay. This guy is something special when it comes to this hero.
And he's got great tools around himself with it. The Brewmaster in particular, you're able to just put on these brew. So you're going to put so much pressure on map. But see how the loop goes as well, too. This can sometimes be a pretty difficult one for the...
So it's going to be interesting to watch because, you know, this is the thing that's interesting, right? Is in these Game 3, obviously not as high stakes as like the matches that we saw last night out of Europe, where it's if you're not going to the major. But it could be one of those things for this team. Sometimes see these games go in later, and so we're thinking about like, okay, what's the late game fight's going to look like and all the rest of that. LGD just kind of stomp coming out of the lane, it might not matter anyway.
Yeah, it might not be able to get to that point. I'm going to keep looking at mid because the reason I'm talking about this Invoker versus Tinker match is a lot of these heroes you pick when you have the, when you see the Tinker, you're to CS and last hit with something special when you get lasered. Invoker can't do that. Your meta pool is quite limited, you can just tornado every single time. I think it gets kind of difficult for them.
Right, get the constant spam coming. First, we'll have that bottle red paparazzi going to be trying to do some room. Maybe
Not
even get
for the likes of you.
Yeah, already the Knights coming out, Nothing to Say, ready to full advantage.
Yeah, I mean, you play him and then just deny. Just tornado get last. Look at the man full paparazzi. So completely boom. Nothing to Say's got his bottle already. Unless we get help down for paparazzi.
God, yeah, this is really tough already. 4 versus 7-0, and those levels so important for Invoker playing this boss. He's gonna need to make stuff happen.
Yep. So looking at these side lanes also, Shiro is crushing it bottom range, 12 and 5 versus Magnus. But similar concept of last time, where there's gonna be repositioning under tower and stuff like that, but they've gone for more type of scaling coming from their 5 position. They have the tree in particular, which we've seen with Tina. It's the end all be the absolute best. The Undying is still good to be able to scale because how strong this one is, but I mean, tree, we've seen it broken. Arm to Lina, you have so much protection, and you have late game with over.
All things fall.
Of course, if you're standing still, they've got controlling that overgrowth. Lina, Tinker, they will rip you to shreds, and already sit in top of those CS charts.
That should help.
Some movements around eventually, but like you talked about, the movements in towards mid, it could be a little bit tough because you've got the Undying, right? Like, what's he gonna do? Start between they're gonna be hit.
It's gonna have to be Rubick who kind of like looks to make moves around the mid lane. Or I mean, potentially try to go. Lane's really in favor of the PSG.LGD. We are seeing top getting slowed down a decent amount, but that'll start getting better for the Brew. They're playing versus Undying, so always.
Yeah, they have gotten some denies out there trying to force him back, but you can see that Hoodwink almost as many last hits as feeling like that hero could, to be honest, for Planet, he's been able to have pretty good impact. Game number 1 was obviously a little bit remarkably, but set up for some amount of success here. Yeah, he's actually able to recover from that early tough start pretty well.
560.
Is out, will get the denies and save that to mid.
Need it. Yeah.
It does play Invoker quite well.
Yes.
Very well
UIW.
Split. Try and get some
Certainly not.
separation there between him and Hero, and will be able to do just that. But this pull on somewhat uncontested as Planet chasing back UI. Can't do it.
Top lane is starting better and better. Still not easy, of course. Now Ghosts will be able to have this little free farm, it seems. These levels. What matters.
Likely can be able to set up for an kill, but hey! Why? Barely living through that one.
And Planet extremely aggressive. DY has a suicide or walk back to base. Moment where he can try and get a little bit pressure on the. Some time though. Small Satyrs.
Come on, guys. Take me out now.
He's like, I'm going to the hard camp. It's
done
taking
with
way too long. Come here, big Satyr. Oh, it's not hitting him.
Oh
There we
my
go.
god. Body blocked by the small.
20 seconds gone, and they are making for
Yeah.
lane. UIW does want to cut out for this 6 minute. Maybe go for a kill. They have the earn finish on Paparazzi, so try something on.
It actually matters that it took a little while for him dying. They could have maybe had him come in from 2.
Be up in time for you to just be in though. Man, yeah, they really. We'll just send the Tinker back to base. Oh, PSG.LGD, they're like, all right, they bring 3 heroes. I did.
Down bottom, a fusion rune, but with the tombstone down, Planet could be chased, could get punched.
Zombies.
Going after him, and DY. That's first blood at 6 minutes.
Rotation.
Still standing tall in that bottom. Shiro has got away with another Lena pick, which we talked about. But next pull behind the tower to secure some last hits for himself.
Getting the earn chart. Paparazzi have these potential rotations, but still top of net worth.
I feel like it's going to be one of those moments where this Bosswell's Invoker, he has to get active around the map, makes this happen.
Yes, I think if you submit, you're just gonna ban from the Rockets. They did so the other move that I did immediately. After he gets the kill, immediately walks into Ancients and tries to block them because that's his strat. Of course, with her, you get these crazy stacks up, so you can enable them. It's instantly deward. They've taken care of that on this.
Radiant's top
stacks
tower
against
is under attack.
Stack Shiro also getting a couple there in his own. They're building up to have this dual core be incredibly strong. Have to imagine that, considering they went to try and block out people on the screen, they're going to probably get some vision down there and try and contest. Does what he's trying to.
So Ghost. Great amount of damage onto the roof.
Pretty nice right there. And pull back. This rotation from Paparazzi to be another earn charge picked up by him.
This is the way he's got to play. He's going to be pretty active. Shoot up the Midas. Let's be able to get that escape potential as we know. Streaming, trying to. Is that going to work this game like they did last time?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
No, DY. Oh, that's the tombstone here. Well, Plan shows up, but goes nearby. This is actually kind of interesting because over all these stats, Paparazzi shows up. Kill before his 6 and Planet. They get. He cancels his TP. They realize now that they can maybe go on to him.
Ghost is here.
not pigeon.
Radiant's
Paparazzi.
middle tower
This
is
is a
under
huge
attack.
moment for XG. That's to say, get out there, but it's not going to happen. They kill off DY now. They have a pretty nice little window here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, putting so much emphasis on making sure that Paparazzi has its explosive start. I don't think they can steal too many of these stacks. I don't think they can steal any at all. Rotation stuff. It's beautiful. I love the Ghost even get walking here with Paparazzi. Have to make sure that they enable this and have this happen.
And obviously, you would love. Oh, wait a minute. Level 6. He's got run. And goes smooth. And yeah, DY can just force it back. I mean, think that it's kind of like imperative that LGD finish off these stacks. Like, I'm stolen. How bad is that?
It's completely detrimental to the thing, but they have to do it. Okay, smokes up. Smoke, let's laser it. Of course. And that's going to be it. We'll have protection, but a really good early game for a stream. 5-1. Magnus is farming bottom. Drow's having farming. Invoker's getting these really nice plays.
They're trying to show up, and it looks like they are going to be a little bit late to make this play onto the Ancients. They drop another tombstone.
They're going to be able to take the hard camp, though.
Yeah, this is really good.
This
So
is huge.
XG, they don't manage to shut down the Ancients, but they do move on in, take this hard camp. Blink is done for Tinker, but this would have been another huge boon for him.
This is massive, though. Huge deny away from that Tinker. And they're still level 6 on Brewmaster, so PSG.LGD can't contest just and to go for it.
This is the thing, right? It's a scary strat on LGD.
Regeneration!
Get out of there.
Nice.
Dire's middle
The
tower
second
is
that the
under
brew
attack.
hits shows in lane, it just instantly people. XG, they're playing this early game near perfect.
Well, that's what I was going to say. That it feels like, obviously, LGD's strat is incredibly strong. It's got a ton of damage potential for it and, like, early scaling potential, game scaling potential. But it also, you know what they're going to do. You know those stacks are going to be there, and Extreme have put forward the perfect answers.
Yeah, and there's is going to be a bit more up to execution on the side of XG, but we saw able to get that execution last time with this. So, looking good for them. Still, even with 6-1, we are seeing with the way that PSG.LGD set up lanes, they still actually are slightly.
Radiant structures
Catapult
are
does some extra
fortified.
damage. This UI tries to off of his tier 1. It won't happen, and in fact, moving in and having level 6.
Oh, he missed the bush, though.
Oh, DY gets the TP out of there. Sneaky.
Trying to get some push of their own on XG, but reverse Tinker Tree, not easy.
God, this is gonna be so annoying to
Yeah.
play against.
They've done these
Dire's
great
top
moves early
tower
game, though, so they've
fallen.
set themselves up for success to be able to try to
Dire's
catch
middle
Tinker and
tower
get this
is
young
under
Rocky.
attack.
His fight is done, so we're the constant threat of them really getting that cataclysm definitely nothing to say.
That is huge. No mana. And oh, I missed the one shockwave. JT, he has that mech, but already using the score. That was such a big moment for them, and it doesn't look like it's gonna end up well. Okay.
The RP didn't survive. It'll work.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They decide to come back more. Tinker went in, so yeah, just gonna be able to get that lift up and then return. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You grew up to IRP.
Visibility!
Thought he was gonna go down, just not use it.
Can't believe how close that was.
That should help.
Very that's the shot that perhaps he does. Now,
there with the tombstone. DY has been getting so much done on this Undying.
and they get that tornado secured. Great aggressive move though. Continue to make these early rotations, making space for the Drow.
Dire's top
5k net
tower
worth.
is under attack.
Brewmaster far behind, not even so far from SG.
At this game, feels like at the very least it's
scanning.
not going to be decided in that early timing that we're talking about, where you know, maybe just get early pressure out from that. But probably around this next set of items, we're going to see some more fighting going on. GT has already finished off the mech like we talked
Radiant's
about,
middle
and
tower
almost
is under
definitely
attack.
tired.
Yeah, he's huge. They had stacks also set up for him. Yeah, they're gonna start finishing them up. Ancient tech still. Pushing towers though is gonna be the difficult.
Dire
They can look to
are
take fire
scanning.
early on, especially with the blink, but these towers versus Tinker versus Tree, have to get the Tinker if you want to go for them. still 7-1, and now they've on the flame gold. Now blink, maybe kills, and then go for tower push.
Problem is still going to be how do you find that team? I mean, it's sort of weird. It feels like at some point you might even like try and use that Cataclysm and just use it for vision, potentially, even if you know that Tinker is somewhere, but he's so quick at being able to out after that it doesn't matter.
It's mostly about just the tornado. He has the tornado. Blink dagger on JT.
Word over here is off planet.
Oh, though.
Whoa, big bomb. And Shiro in trouble. The shockwave pulls him back in. Couple more punches. Torpedo, lift up, dispelling the armor. Is it any damage? Yeah, will drop. Opera turn together with the rest of them to get that kill. It's going in his. Off there. JT pops that mech too.
Gutsy. Away, the snipe. Big snipe. Catches planet almost. Paparazzi.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The RP, that deep ward. It's gonna be taken away, but worth it to get the kill onto the Lina.
I mean, you can see, nothing to say. You can feel the sort of power of stealing those stacks away from him. Now, a little bit below that Invoker in terms of the net worth, and they're having the Midas done. But it's still very much that Lina to take that runaway potential. Shutting her farm. Moment.
I'll just continue getting a little bit of, maybe almost the same net, which is set for Drow. They have a great idea. They definitely have planned out this timings early in the early game in their heads, and they're executing very far.
Radiant's bottom
Had a
tower
lot
is
of
under
reserve time
attack.
for that last second.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Playing around this Invoker, tornadoes have been very clutch. Outside
Dire's
of LG,
structures are fortified.
I mean, the story
Dire's
remains the
middle
same.
tower
Defend
is under
towers,
attack.
try and move in the pit whenever you need to.
Radiant's
and
bottom
get
tower is
Shiro
under
as
attack.
strong as you can possibly get.
Taking objectives is going to be the for me for XG. How
Dire's
they're going to be
middle
able
tower is under attack.
It's going to have to be out of some big fights. Rotting. Double bots. Bot Midas, he's going to be able to move around the map and follow this Tinker.
Works down to both teams. Trouble drops his tombstone, and that sets up for these fights coming out of the way. Planet drops. Goes to the one that gets the last touch. DY. Oh, whew. Yeah, that Tinker is going to be a scary all game.
Taking up that ward right away. Moving as they still keeping themselves up with this. Impressive.
Still seeing Alina top of the net worth knocking with Drow. Hasn't been able to find any place in this game, it feels like.
It's not the easiest one for him, because when he committed, we see now how much they're able to disengage from it, right? They stop an RP at this one.
Could be a big storyline for this game is not to mid
Dire's bottom
on this
tower
group,
is under
committed to
attack.
some more gold.
Radiant's top
Wonder
tower
what he's
is
even
under
going to try and
attack.
get to scale.
Radiant are scared.
The plus side, of course, is that you're going to still see probably have a really good game on split out the map, try and keep powers alive.
They've given him so much farm priority. He's showing about his blink. It'd be big for them to get the jumps forward to catch where this Drow's position.
Radiant's bottom
Didn't
tower
find
is
him.
under
Nope.
attack.
UIW going to get dropped in a moment. Find another kill defending their tower.
Getting closer to the biggest the Shivas. He now has the rearm too, so for a split, he can constantly look for things around the map also. He bought Paparazzi might just settle for the device.
And does get the tombstone on the set of the high ground, staying alive there. Should be able to shoot him down to death, but maybe not. Have the vision.
Cloak. I mean, the cloak DY is now saved twice. Damn it. He broke the smoke too. Right? They were actually looking at Paparazzi in the mid. They were gonna pull the mid onto him. Twice.
It is still, I think, LGD feeling very comfortable positioning, but now that's made hero and going to take that mid
Dire's
tower.
middle tower has
Staying
fallen.
on the objective, obviously, for extreme take any and find a good fight. This defense matrix is going to also be super annoying to deal with. That status against the map.
Later stage, it's get that. I mean, of course, we're gonna get to this point though. In this game, it's level 20 right, on the Tinker. The defense matrix cooldown reduction are insane points in my opinion. It's thrown onto like 3-4 people in team fights. Everyone's pretty occupied. So we're probably gonna get to this point with the way the pace of this game is going.
Radiant's middle
Spamming out
tower
these
is under
lasers.
attack.
Another stack of ancients. Smoke up.
Radiant's top tower
They want
is
to make a
under
move.
attack.
They want to try and some type of objective, and it's
They're gonna
Roche.
rush. This is nice. Wow. It's gonna die too fast. I think Drow need to make it over there. Yeah, they buy even the charge on the Drow too early.
Then there is already the scan and Planet checking it out. Can they get it in time? Why you smile over? It's nothing. Primal split, nothing. They're not there, sirs.
Uh-oh. Okay, a little bit awkward there from the hooks.
I think they can go back in. I mean, the only thing that would have been used is going to be the tombstone.
That's quite a blunder there for PSG.LGD.
That is really rough.
Oh, points in and grabs the ace in front of him. But yeah, I think you can just walk back in. 2 ults wasted.
This though, after GT, he doesn't want to be the
Dire's
first one to get jumped on.
They're still scared of the spam.
Yeah, it's real.
Okay. We'll have to stick in the area. He's finishing up the Chivas.
I mean, we think back again to that Roach fight that we saw, I think it was game number 2 or what have you, where it was XG finding the win, but then LGD coming out on top afterwards.
Yeah,
you can so quickly.
You have to be careful. Oh, I mean, the fact that you're not going to be able to take advantage of Rubick, quite nice, I would say, PSG.LGD. Completely on it. And now Shiva's is done. So, explosive damage going to come like keep the distance, and he just a couple of these off with rockets. Heroes are just going to detonate.
No fight get done online.
That should help.
It's going to be a while before anything like that comes up. You can see the PYW and DY both trying to build a new arcade.
Well, the predictive pool though for the Earthy. Keeping up with net with Lena. Yep.
A little bit better farming across the map. Keep forward. Looks good.
Getting a lot of defense. Back on. You mentioned it. Like, we also found a bow, by the way. 15.
Seconds until back up again. JT, careful with his. Here they run into one. Okay, blinked in. Which has them going for it. Now skewer down to the low ground. DY is already thrown out. Zombie house. Now, can they get out okay on LGD? Goes to looking to chase this down a bit. They smoke forward. Want to find a couple. Why you smile in trouble? Sunstrike. That's going to be enough. They go for more.
Look at JT. They're ready. The flank position on this Magnus down below.
Brand tries to find it. Downhue's just going to get the hell out of there.
Oh, they're expecting to run into perhaps the Lena or Tinker right here. Yeah.
Go for it. But that sets up the...
Now they should be able to.
Drive hop in the old page. He can stay further out.
You say they should be able to get. He is aware of this.
Zero. Old RPUs to get out of there. BKB run, trying to escape. LSA stolen, but PYW in trouble, trying to get out. Goes forced up to the high ground. Evacuate for XP. Get the hell out of here. For sure, it tears you apart. And in the end, they're only going to lose the 2 supports.
Oh, a little bit of anti-synergy. RP plus Tornado. Whoopsie, JT laps anyway. And then whoopsie. But we got the rush. We got the Aegis, and we got out. You know, just losing the support there. So, as we said, pretty decent there. Actually, just gotta, yeah. Whoopsie.
That's how it goes.
And important to point out also, maybe get say it more, but Shiro is maxing stun. So we are going to be seeing, we've seen a lot of these Lena just go 1-1-4 when you are playing versus Rubick. Max stun maybe could be something different now. It's almost like we said it every time now, right? Hey, it's important to point it out. You have seen Liquid, right? Liquid in particular, they're the ones that I feel like
Dyer's
we find
bottom tower is under
Sania
attack.
or it's sometimes just completely decimate games because some people be like, whoops, I maxed the light strike already. So we'll have to keep our eyes out to see if that does happen. This fella's crazy. Rubick.
Particularly with freaking RP in this game.
Yeah?
Like, you know, one catch there and suddenly you're just stunned for forever and Ghost is going to go to town. That could be a really rough series of events for him. That or say the danger at this point in time in the game for a BKB next on the Tinker
To protect himself. Tornado, Sunstrike, off the mark.
To watch yours grow cold.
Nothing.
Everything's coming together for Extreme. This is a huge game for them.
Yeah.
Radiant's
Again,
top
look,
tower
keep it in
is under
mind,
attack.
this sort of series means
Radiant
they're trying to hold
structures are
off
fortified.
against home, trying
Dyer's
to come
bottom
in
tower
their
is
spot.
under attack.
So this can cause crazy tiebreak kind of status to be able to put them toward that top four.
And for Extreme.
Radiant's
I think if
top
LGD
tower
wins
is
and there's some
falling.
other scenarios, we could have like a 3-wolf tie
Right.
kind of style happen. And I think if the other scenario happens, we could have like a 2-way tie for the slot to go into
Radiant's
the
top
major. So yeah,
tower is under
massive
attack.
game really from both sides. Yeah,
Stone cooldown for the Undying. DY has had a really good game.
Radiant's middle tower
yes,
is
he has a
under
nice
attack.
glimmer, I believe, done too. I think both supports getting close now. The RP gets the first one.
That's decent. Should set up for them to take this tower, although moving into position, the rest of LGD is nearby. Ghost trying to punch away at this. Stone has already been used. The spam is going to come out. Nothing to say. Hard to ping it. They don't miss it onto 2.
Radiant's
They get the
middle
tower.
is falling.
Finally get themselves that up a little bit. Always on point here with his Magnus.
Play this.
He's played it so much,
I
it feels
know.
like, for them, right? I think he's played it.
In the same area right now is nothing to say. Gets that blink dagger. Oh, trying to find it.
This is 5th game, yeah.
Alright.
Magnus.
Nice smile. They're moving on to time to get out of here. That's already cages down. The Drow in a ton of trouble. Goes, pops the BKB, immediately teams away.
Nicely done. I think just a BKB. Literally seconds before that inside. Her literally delivered it. Yeah, her had just delivered it onto her.
Radiant's
Otherwise, that
bottom
would have been
tower is under attack.
perhaps just turnaround for PSG.LGD to take over this game. Lucky for death 5 there.
And it only ends up being supports going down. Aegis had about a minute left on it at that point.
Double damage.
So definitely not the end of the world for Extreme. Showing the danger. You get just a little messed up in the fight.
Literally, as a split-second career. Well, 18 though, this Drow continues to keep up with shit. They're the same net worth and same level.
And this
Dyer's top
leaded
tower is
through
under attack.
the Atom Scepter next.
All he really has to do is just get the split off to be able to get that that space. for his
Dyer's
team to
bottom
take.
tower is under
It's
attack.
really tough. 0-3 to run through. Easy one. Wait a minute. Roxy, right? 2-0 and 8. He's been involved in almost every single one of them.
I'm assuming that we might see someone coming out from the Tinker, but Paparazzi
Dyer
is the
are
pack after
scanning.
one. Get control, chance to blow up.
Yeah, probably Hex. I'm still fine with Hex Refresher or Hex Agnes. He's got a lot of variety he can go for. Hex, I think it's amazing for catch preview. Any type.
That is Aeon's Proc. Have a window now where they can punch this brew. God, that feels so
Radiant's
bad for
bottom
him.
tower is under attack.
He's gonna have the tree just jump in and stuff and get the split off. Otherwise, it's very likely to just die. In here,
Throw it down.
Radiant structures are fortified.
they're so ready.
Radiant's bottom tower
He is so
under
ready
attack.
today.
Tornado with the just a little bit weird there.
Has fallen.
To pop it now. Ghost not popping his own BKB, but jumping out and then he won't be able to BKB out of there. Ghost gets away for a moment, but the overgrowth is there. So the save comes out. Yeah, they have enough. Ghost is gonna go down. And yeah, the turn was there.
They were, look how fast they all got all 5 years to help out the buddy, and now they'll get
that one is frustrating. He moved in, had that mech for the save after the overgrowth, and they already used everything. And now, find another pull back on a minute. That's gonna be another pick off there. 3 heroes going down.
They are so quick with how they rotated, and the way they like protected each other too. Ghost was patient with his BKB, like pump faking with the root there on Innocence on a Y, and he still holds the BKB until perfect timing. Then they steal it. So PYW for next fight also has overgrowth both of these BKBs. XG playing out of the lines. That movement is insane how they got on top of pumping out Buddy.
Push down this bottom lane now with the dual Forge Spirits. JT even looking for another hero there. Anybody was coming in. A little bit early. Hero does take a little over, but PYW want to go for that overgrowth play. Doesn't look like.
Or staff member takes everything.
One thing I like to say is that when XG show up with numbers, we've been seeing LGD pull their cores out of the fight. You know, Lina, Tinker, they're not sticking around. I wonder what these fights look like. If they are there, they're willing to sort of stand tall as Shiro and stay in the fight. She's getting close to Satanic.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely going to be more explosive, but it's really difficult for him to set. Yeah. He pops BKB, has to pop it defensively, and then kind of just has to run. Because if he gets caught, the same thing is for Digger. If you get caught by almost any disable, you're just dead. I'm so impressed with how fast they react. And still having that one bottom is pretty much what opened up the opportunity to make sure that
they trying to play down here and push out these waves as possible. Mile nearby him there, bringing in more heroes.
Overgrowth cause problems. Still on the Rubick. Has stolen.
Dire's middle tower is
And
under
we see
attack.
Paparazzi, level 20's been hit. I mean, his damage is insane as well, too. These aren't active. We have level 4 Chaos Meteor. Max Meteor. Hey, very aggressive jump forward.
Comfort blinks and keeping themselves alive. The rapid's coming from Xianyu.
He
Dodge the gust. The ulti gets it off. Tinker, but the BKB has to run away. Finds JT. Making his big dagger again. Separation. Does have that totem.
They're not finding anything, though. That's a Bruce split in order to get it. That's the story of the game for them. Losing every single battle.
It has been really impressive to watch Extreme Team in this series.
Yes.
They have looked incredibly good at various points.
AT is beast, really. Like, he's got our P22 for this next fight. There's no Bruce split.
It's done too, so even if they do go into that stick, eventually for the Tinker, it's going to need some tickets. But it's ward down, rocket spam. Frustrating to play against.
No Bruce split. They're still posturing aggressively in the shot of PSG.
Be locked down in the same way that JT does. They find Shiro gonna get the lift down to almost nothing. Tries to can't get anything.
Up the BKB to panic, but they get attacks on.
He gets too long and XG. They find their window. No Lina for 70, and this is set up to be another Roach for them.
Oh my god, it's Spawn's perfect timing. JT, every single time he's fighting this Lina.
Unreal. Move in, take out the vision, Ghost ready to go to town. They're gonna see now that Roach is up, and I mean, getting up this second Aegis now, it's so difficult to play against. Why you smile there, but they find Planet instead. Don't get the bush back off. Nice smile with the overgrowth. Tornado goes out just barely off the mark. This is all the trying to keep their players alive, but Roach is already down and Ghost with the Aegis. Man. To find one, he finds out the shoot. It's healed up a little bit, but eventually does go down.
Just finding, perhaps looking for a flank position on that. XG, they hit hard. And P has been so impactful for JT. These team fights, 8k gold lead. They're picking and choosing their battles perfectly. Right? It's just XG.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, this guy is not the same type of one as Paparazzi. Now has to just back away there. Let's walk back up and get look at Ghost stuff. Find them right away. Silence Ghost Scepter though. That'll be enough to keep him alive.
Yeah, and it's not a full protectable. They have this Invoker who's scaling like crazy. It's going to be a big element to damage. And yeah, eventually can go for like Magnus if they do land multi-good power. Everyone just got to get the game plan for Extreme is complete out again.
Tries to step out and get the TP away. Last second before that pushback came out. Although good damage now onto the Rubick. He's in trouble, but Young, he's in deep.
Seal Totem.
He tries to get out of there, but the Meteor barely away to keep him alive. A bushwhack there on the 2. Actually, maybe they've gone a bit too far. Forces DKB, Shiro from high ground finds the kill now, but was trying to turn a Shiro. They're kind of going in one by one.
Yeah, and I think, was that now fun? I think it was. Yeah, Plant is able to take that gem away from the supports. This time, some mistakes get finished. The one on Lina, Tinker about to hit
Dire's
20.
top tower is under attack.
Have the E-Blade done.
Dire's structures
That's another
are
interesting
fortified.
one, right? Because that's going to do so much damage against the Drow. At least first stat damage. Really decimator.
He's got 20 now. So we'll be able to have the talents picked up. Okay. So, I mean, it's. I guess he just doesn't look at the other ones, but I don't know. This one makes his power much better. He's able to just constantly spam much harder. So.
Did it that. On the back lines here. Might anybody go? Oh, a bit. Man's land.
Oh, it's
completely isolated. Just down.
There's still a root available too for the BKB.
Need to be careful. DY moving in position. The BKB has not been used. The RP connection on the boat. Goes trying to get a little bit of separation. Shiro still living, but goes right on top of him. A couple more hits. The disarm is out, and they find the kill. Tinker gone as well. They baited out that Aegis perfectly. Why you smile? Why you dead?
JT again. JT and Ghost pairing together, and Paparazzi, the disarm comes in during this attack. They get a single attack on LGD. Thought they had a window there, but quickly gets turned on again. My God, JT.
Right here. Look at finds it off the back. It was actually just the skewer. He didn't even get the RP on the Shiro, but it was enough. Too much damage coming out of that disarm
Radiant's
lasting for
middle
the
tower
barrel.
is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Over and over again in these first and third game. JT in particular, and Ghost in perfect position. Now DD goes to last game.
Radiant's middle tower
Perhaps to
has
get themselves a
fallen.
Rax here.
Yeah, 5 seconds with no Tinker and no damage
Radiant's middle
without them.
tower is
If
under
these two
attack.
heroes are gone, I mean,
Radiant
it's
structures are
nothing.
fortified.
He's hunting.
For a moment there, find somebody, but Glyph will be used here. Tower going to drop. Go tucked away at the amount to inspire. Guess what? If they find somebody, tree is
Radiant's
gone.
middle barracks are under attack.
Paparazzi's playing this game impeccably. 5-0. I want the PSG.LGD perhaps had answers with the way they adjusted their turn, but it doesn't seem like it. It seems like
Radiant's
Extreme,
middle barracks
with this Magnus
is
versus
fortified.
Lina, they know exactly how to play versus it. It's been them the whole game, just leading the way.
18,000 gold lead. As Tinker responds, they will respect that counterplay that can happen, and we'll back out of there. Say still very much a problem if things go south. Agnum Scepter done on the I feel like it's gonna do enough. E-Blade done for the Tinker. Talked about heat queuing up the Hex.
If JT keeps finding these jumps, right, even without RP landing Lina, nothing. Putting this Lina right into this most uncomfortable position possible, right? Drow and Invoker.
Me about that. Think of all this little poke. Grasp everything from her. And a little acorn shot passing around. He doesn't have a BKB. He's got 4 staff and a blink. And this Lotus is doing a lot as well, but
Positioning, that he's able to line up every time. Now having to giving up that rush, giving up the Aegis these 2 times has been pretty detrimental. The next G, one hitting
Radiant's
every
bottom
fight,
tower
like
is
except for
under
the
attack.
little slip up, everything there went. Projection's gonna go off. More spells spam.
clean hands at the bottom. Waiting for a fight that's not going to happen. Chain. And more ways to do crazy amounts of damage. Get on him, dude.
Yep, dispel the Aeon Disc. They can catch the Brewmaster, dispel the Aeon Disc, and just focus fire him. More things. I mean, more buttons for JT.
Right.
But he's been making it work beautifully, even if he has all these.
39 minutes and Octarine Core now completed for the Invoker.
This is so impressive, right? They're disengaging, taking every single one of their battles. They want it. Paparazzi
Dire are scanning.
doesn't get the initial hooks. Up anyway. I think the defense matrix. As that war on there, it's gonna get taken.
We're here. Be a tough no matter what happens. On himself.
Part of a 80%, 95, 90%. And now Drow, same as last time. Sure, you're not a Morphling for all that positioning, but Ghost position, and now we have Scotty, so we're seeing the Disarms come into play versus Lita, now the Heal Negation with the out. And now a Refresher also on 2 rounds in RP.
Stop.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It happened every time, so it was like, answer, probably yes.
The tiger. Panda there. Found by Paparazzi. They take it down. So keeping them in this G almost connects. Fine.
Neutral picked up. We saw a Timeless Relic for a lot more damage. NothingToSay is able to actually ever stand around and cast these spells constantly, but she's not giving them the chances to. At the setting cap on JT. Down. JT!
Connects on both of them. And that finger in a world where JT just brings him down to death. Yes, they will. The bypass goes right there. It's get away from Shiro. I mean, there's no more RPs left. Now into the trouble. Now let's take it and connect. They take him down once. JT tries to get out of there. The missile is going to find him after.
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi takes over. We don't know. The living offer the heal. Paparazzi under control. Going to die. It was so well.
Should have taken up science.
Oh god, Roche is up, and they don't have buybacks.
None of them have buybacks.
Oh god, buyback from NothingToSay. It's perfect. He protects Shiro's defense matrix, blocks the damage from the Sunstrike, every little thing. Oh my god. You find a perfect opportunity with these buybacks.
It's devastating.
Oh, we gotta see this again.
Oh man, he found their mark, but once you use the refresher for the kill, it is too much. That one hurts.
Yep. That's
Dire's
everything.
middle tower is under
Instant
attack.
buyback. Yeah, we'll see it again. The Ghost BKB starts wearing out. Oh my god, I gotta run, but NothingToSay up on high ground. And we'll watch on the left side. It's Shiro versus Paparazzi, the battle that's going on in the meantime.
Dire's middle
Shiro
tower
drops to
is
what?
under attack.
100 HP or so, and then gets defense matrixed up, blocks, I believe, Sunstrike damage, even E-bladed afterwards so he can't get hit by zombies. Good god.
Dire's
Oh,
top
that
tower
was
is
so
under
good by
attack.
NothingToSay.
What a boss.
Runs completely out of mana by the end of it. And
Dire's
now
top
refresher Lina, it just takes
Dire's
her.
middle tower
I mean,
is under
the
attack.
swing in gold and experience, it's everything.
Game's back to even.
I can't believe that just happened.
I mean, NothingToSay. Sometimes I'm the same thing. He just plays this unbelievable. Like, the literal perfect way he can protect his Lina, right? The E-blade to block zombie damage, defense matrix to block Sunstrike. What a boss. And now he's next explosive and your supports
Dire's
can't
bottom
pop.
tower is
You've got
under
this
attack.
overwhelming blink Shivas. Your supports just actually die in seconds.
I mean, you can see the Dota +1 probability switching as we are getting further and further into it. I think the big thing right now is Extreme have to avoid a fight. Like, you need 2 RPs to make this work. And they have to be pretty good ones, I feel like. I don't know. This is tough.
Dire's
on
bottom
JT,
tower
and he's
is
been
under
able to deliver, right? So maybe he can continue to do it, but yeah, he's got to be cautious about these buybacks, and especially now versus Aegis too. Now, so I was actually wondering if Shiro would do this last time when he was playing versus the Magnus and stuff, trying to stay on this. He does it this time around, so now he needs to wait till at least protect himself. He doesn't have Aegis' support.
PYW can't get into this fight right now. They're trying to make this work. Paparazzi pops his KB, Planet in trouble, starts to die, Sunstrike, it's not on the mark. A little bit rattled here.
Making it happen.
Stop.
JT.
Oh, there's nobody here to help him.
Get me out of here.
Dude, I swear, like, these next couple of minutes, it's incredibly scary because obviously Tinker doesn't have buyback, but it's this window for extreme. They can take a bad fight, it could all come from the down.
Game could just end. Yeah, they could just lose the game immediately. And they're playing into Aegis. It's very difficult for him to get the catch up. I've had the most exciting games in the last 12 hours. Jesus Christ. You have the even tiebreakers that are crazy spinning big games. Now we get this delivery from both these teams.
That was the dawn match for no biter.
Come on, no. Oh, this is fantastic. I mean, there's nothing more you can ask for these games. Super back and forth. XG leading and picking every perfect fight until one moment where LGD finds the moment to strike. Now they have triple A on disc. Triple A on disc on the cores. This Aegis.
At him. Aegis not get reclaimed or lane. In the face now. Swung back and forth, and now very much feeling like LG have a foot in the door. Close this one out. For them, this would almost secure going to the major for LGD and for Extreme, keeping their hopes alive and forcing things towards maybe some type of crazy tiebreaker scenarios. But look in back. Can't find plan.
Magnus with 3 lines of breaks, folks.
Finds Paparazzi turn. He's there. He's got status resistance though. Nothing to say on the low ground, and James in trouble. People gets to them. Got a quick shot. He already got James. He's out of there. This is the perfect fight for LGD.
They never miss.
Takedown 4 in a matter of seconds.
Nothing to say has hit his prime. He
Dire's
level
middle
26,
tower
the
is under
overwhelming
attack.
blink the Shivas. He sees this Magnus for a second full spell. LGD have totally turned this game.
Now they do have buyback on Mag and the Invoker. They'd love to not have to use it, but if they jump onto Ghost, I mean, he can get, they literally jump onto him. He played down to Max buybacks, trying to get their GT. He's TPing in, but immediately Bushwhack comes out Planet to break it. They do take down Why You Smile.
There's 3 buybacks.
And now looking for more. They can't find it. GT can't find his moment.
They're putting too much pressure onto him. They're jumping in his face, forcing him to use these weird RPs and stuff. He can't be on cooldown still for Drow. This fight. Look at his positioning, right? He gets caught over here on the left side. You'll see in a second. Nothing to say with overwhelming blink. It's causing absolute havoc.
Imagine if those two catapults were there. It would make all the difference in the world, and this fight looks so different, but nothing to say. With the vision, feels confident going in.
You know, this is his specialty. Once you get to these later stages, it's just absolute chaos. Look at the hero damage. 52,000 for this Tinker. Next highest is like 21k.
Just like that.
Now, wrap around.
T tried to find somebody. Things getting weird again. They find Planet finally. PYW, Paparazzi, they're on top of him. You get that pick off. That feels like the first thing that's gone good for Extreme Gaming in the past 10 minutes.
Just they recover their pretty big. Poor JT needs to have everything going his skills, but now have a chance to fights.
You know, with Tinker, it almost feels like you're playing a fighting game or something in terms of like the momentum swing, because you can always be on the map. They give you no space to sort of settle down and reset and get the game back to control again. But they will find one here. So the Hex comes out, the A on this prop pops the ulti. They want to come in and take this after no, just to give away.
It's so hard versus the Tinker, and nothing to say soon. He's got Bloodstone. Even if they catch him, he's gonna BKB and turn. He's gonna get so much spell lifesteal, so much damage onto these supports. Playing without BKB at this point now, I'm wondering if JT maybe wants to switch his build.
Yeah, immediately does it.
Okay. He had Aeon Cube. You can't play Dota versus Tinker without BKB. Like, support just gonna evaporate. You're getting hit by overwhelming Blink and Shivas and mini stuns from Rock too, so I don't blame him for this. He needs to get BKB to be able to try to get the Jones off.
19 gold lead in the favor of LGD, and we've got a minute and a half until Roche is capable of respawning.
Double damage.
It's you can't feel safe as extreme, even like playing and knowing that they might play for Roche, because LGD has just been so fast paced over the last couple of minutes. Buyback status for them too, by the way. They almost have it back up on everybody for LGD. So they might try and make it a run in here.
They'll have so much more to be able to have those buybacks available. And I think everybody's doing on disc on their side. I even has one.
They see him. EY in trouble. Want to get the tombstone off, gets the full back. There's the one that beat. Who's there? Now the overthrow comes out, goes completely isolated. Nothing to say. On top of the rocket missile spam stuns. JT pops that refresher. Nothing to say. Aeon just drops. One day out. They get the connection down. Tornado on that draft. Have enough. His draft gets dropped. The buyback. JT tries to get out of there. They flip the damage on him. Goes, turns, puts a punch, and it looks like you're going to be able to run down Shangyu. Start to die, still there.
Middle barrel
Four hits.
Oh no. The RP during the tornado again. We're getting like a 3 or 4 RP and it just gets clipped with tornado.
Not what they needed.
So grim for XG. GLD now a massive window. Drow having to use buyback after dying.
Oh boy. See it here again in a moment.
It's so much pressure because this team is just fleeing in their faces. He's trying to get the grab, missing BKB from Shiro. And you'll see in a couple seconds here. Actually, we won't be able to because there's not fight.
Going in on him. We're in. Downtown. Missile stun. Pop bot throws out one salvo of. Oh, good. Oh, nothing. Oh, lordy.
Good God. BKB's on cooldown for the Invoker as well, so can't actually look to contest in this next fight for 50 seconds.
I mean, the sort of big win here, at least for Extreme, is that Roche is not going to respond for a minute and a half. They need this time.
But they don't have buyback on Turn. On PSG.LGD, they have everybody with buyback available.
The Rubick has it ready. The swing has really gone completely into the favor of LGD. Just think about how in control Extreme were and get that finish onto these buildings.
That's why they're fixed, right? They went for the Tinker as this final pick to be able to make sure they have instant scaling, and it took them some time to get it online, but we've now seen these last like 14 minutes or so how explosive and NothingToSay can be. He's a critical mass.
Brew applies fears when ignited.
Dire are
Never seen
scanning.
a talent before.
Yeah. This one's by Brew. The other one is pretty horrible.
They do now looking out and see on the scan that somebody is in the pit, but it is not the one that they're still pretty.
And fighting for XP at this point now in these type of open areas, it's so hard, right? Playing versus this Tinker, your support just they just detonate. They can't get to the fight because the Tinker just kills them in seconds. JT's job is just borderline impossible.
Smoke out. Smoke did not
Dire's
connect on
top tower
Paparazzi.
is
They
under
think
attack.
that was happening right now. Obviously, we know that it is not, and he's got that Cinder Brew not quite gonna connect.
My
Just ready to jump in.
UIW immediately to smoke. Now they get the lift, drop it down. JT holds one, goes up, bringing him up, out of control. They get the stun onto Drow. Shiro finding him, but now the turn wants him down. JT connects, but needs to blink out of there. Skewer back, still has one left. Why? Them in further. Shiro, he's going to be going a bit too far. Full combination is out. Nothing to say there with the defense matrix, but it's not going to be enough. They kill Uncle, then that's the buyback. If he's used and Tree dead too, that is double buyback with Roche up, and it's the fourth one.
Still have an RP ready, so JT. That's play there for Paparazzi, finding the opening onto that Lina there for a sec. Yeah, the Roche is going to be there.
Do they decide to move out again? I mean, it's hard when they make happen, but with that one RP available, they could go for that magic moment.
Shiro cancel his box. Have happen there. Either way, he's gonna have to walk his way over.
Drow
So sometime
are
bot
scanning.
be able to get out toward that Roche.
Then in the mid against the Doctor Scan.
A lot of buyback from PSG.LGD. They still have the Tinker one, the important one.
It's going out there. JT under control, down to half HP, and go on 2 minutes. Actually, to run. They can't fight this right now. I don't think unless Ghost stand tall.
NothingToSay in.
Go to town. It's dangerous though. Elmasek out. He's fine. 2 minutes out, and no Drow. Paparazzi under control. They went to try and contest, but they will be punished. And I think that might be it. As they run down the lanes, LGD, they find it perfect.
They've finally done it. MVP, NothingToSay.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I mean, what a sticker performance. I mean, when we can in a second, if we're when they're getting this push, we should bring up those damage.
Dyer's middle tower.
He's done everything for this team. It's insane. By also protecting his Lina in that top fight, but look at the damage. 71k. This was the last pick that they
Dyer's
needed.
middle tower has fallen.
Buy back up.
Now, Invoker's 300 away. So close to having it done. 60 seconds to York set for 3 passes. They find the mag. And a chance. XG, they're gonna go down to LGD. They reign supreme in China. Maybe not with the other teams that are there on top, but the Bullies take down Extreme.
PSG.
Cause now some first tiebreak perhaps that could come out here. PSG.LGD have done it. They fixed their draft.